I am going to show you how to create a beautiful watercolor logo from scratch and for free. We're going to be using 3 different systems here. We're going to be using Paint 3D, and if you don't have Paint 3D, you can download that. And then we're going to be using iPicky.com, and then we are also going to be using Lunapic to take out some backgrounds to create this. And it doesn't take very long, just the length of this video, but I've already taken up 45 seconds just talking about what we're going to do. Okay, so we're going to click New, and if you click here, and you click on Canvas, you can actually make your canvas size a little bit smaller however you want to do that. Okay, so when you click right here on brushes, is what I love about Paint 3D, and I'll probably do a lot more videos on this soon. There's so many things you can do. They have the marker, they have the calligraphy pen, they have the oil brush, they have the pixel pen, they have a pencil, here is your eraser if you mess up, crayon, your spray can, and fill. But is what we're going to use is this brush right here, which is the watercolor brush. Okay, so is what we want to do is I'm going to select a really pale shade of pink. Now, if you click this plus button, it's going to open up the color spectrum here. And at this point, you can choose your color that you would like to use. And I'm wanting to go very light pink, almost sort of like that. And then we're going to click OK. Okay, so right here you can change your opacity, you can change the thickness, and I'm going to take these down. I'm going to take both of these down. Now you can mess around with this and get it to however you want. You have here the option to do matte, and it kind of shows you an example of what it's going to look like. Gloss, dull metal. Now dull metal would be good for another project, but not what we're going to do. And the polished metal has more of these type of more colors, and that's not the look we're going for. So we're just going to choose gloss. Okay, so when you are creating this, there are no rules at all on how to do this. You're just wanting to make a watercolor blob. So I'm just going to kind of start making an outline here. And then at this point, you just kind of want to color this in. And while I'm doing this, by the way, you can actually sell watercolor blobs on Etsy. Okay, now you can also kind of mix and match some colors here if you want to. Sometimes I like to add just a little bit more white just to kind of give it more of that watercolor look to it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to save this image, and to do that in Paint 3D you click up here on Menu and you're just going to click Save As, and we're going to save it as an image. Okay, and I'm going to save this pink. Okay, so now that we have done that, we are going to hop over here to Lunapic, and we are going to pick on the desktop here. I hope that's where I saved it. Okay, and then one click of a button, we are going to take out that background. Okay, and then here is our pink blob, and we are going to click Apply, and then we are going to save as PNG. Okay, and then now I'm going to save as, and I'm going to save the PNG version. Okay, now that we have that, let me go ahead and close this image. We will be needing to use this again here just shortly. Okay, now the next thing that we need to do is we are going to create a design, and the only thing that we're going to do right here is we are going to type out some text. So I'm going to go ahead and use, you know, just an example, Alicia Kahn Designs. That is not the name of my shop or business or anything like that. I'm just using it as a design. So we're going to go ahead and click New, and we're just going to make a template. I'm just going to do okay, so now we have a square. Okay, so we're going to type some text, and I am just going to type Alicia Kahn. And the hardest part is figuring out what font you want to use. So I always like to pause that just so you don't have to sit through me scrolling through all that. So, okay, so I chose these as my fonts, and I sort of have a rule of thumb. It's not necessarily standard for all, but if you are using a script font, you can mix and match with something that is non-script. Okay, so I just kind of did that. Now, is what I'm going to do to this is we are going to add some foil paper. And I'm going to tilt this because this foil paper has the lines going through it. And we are going to click Lighten. Okay. I am now going to export this to the editor. And I'm going to crop it because we are going to be taking out this white background, and just so that we don't have such a, a big file. So we are going to click apply. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and save this. Okay, I'm going to hop back over here to LunaPic, and we are going to upload our foil name of our design. If I can find it, just bear with me. Okay, and then with one click of a button, we're going to take out the background. I just love the shine to this. I think it's so pretty. Okay, and then I'm going to click apply, and then we are going to save as PNG. Just remember, anytime you're creating things, you have to take out the background a lot. As much as I know it's kind of a pain to have to keep going back and forth, but if you have everything already open, then it's really okay to do that. So and it really won't take up that much of your time to do it that way. I mean, I'm trying to teach you all how to do this free. So to me, it's not that. So I'm going to go ahead and close this image. We already have it saved. Okay, so now this is where we get into the fun stuff. Okay, I am going to go ahead and click Photo Library, and I'm going to add the image. And what we're going to do is we're going to add the PNG version of the watercolor blob that we made that is in a PNG format. And we're going to click Edit. Okay, so at this point, we can, if you don't like the size of this or however you want, you can kind of resize it however you want to do it. It's just up to you. But is what we're going to do, and this is already like the background. We are actually going to click on this layering tool. Okay, so we uploaded the photo to edit it, and then we clicked on the layering tool, and then now we're going to go ahead and add the image of the text that is in PNG format, which is this one. Okay, now we're going to make this quite a bit bigger. And I'm going to fade that just a little bit. And that is how you do that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and click Apply. Okay, and I'm going to save. I'm going to save to my computer. It says that it's saving it in a PNG format, but I'm going to double check that because I've done that before and it turned out to be more of a JPEG. So I am I'm going to hop over here to Lunapic. And just to check it to make sure that it is a PNG. Okay, so it is indeed a PNG, and you can use different color choices on this if you want to. I just kind of chose this, and then I'll show you how we do that. So we're going to go ahead and click File, Save Image, Save as PNG. And I'm just going to name this Okay, I also want to mention that when you are selling these designs on Etsy, you can pre-make these and you can have your customer, you can put in your listing, just email me the name of your business or your name, whatever they want it to say, because people are going to purchase this because they like the design. Okay, so you can put that in your Etsy listing, how you want it. Well, then when they email that to you, you can have a time frame like, hey, I will email this back to you within 24 hours. And you already have it pre-made, and all you have to do is change the name and email it back to them. And the beauty of it is there's still nothing to ship. Now, it's not an instant download, but you still don't have to go to the post office or mess with any of that. Okay, so I'm going to show you how this is going to work. Okay. So I am going to jump back over here to iPicky, and I need to go to the designer, which is where I make all of my YouTube thumbnails. And so I'm going to get this started here. A YouTube thumbnail is 1280 by 720. We're going to click Create. Now I'm going to upload our finished product. Okay, and then I'm just going to drag this over here and make it a little bit bigger. And there we go. Now the possibilities are absolutely endless with this. You can make this more in a circle shape. You can make the watercolor blob a lot thinner. There's just so many things that you can do. I was just trying to teach you the fundamentals on how to do this. So I really hope this video was helpful to you. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button and also the bell notification so you do not miss out on any future videos that I will be uploading. Also, if you are not a member of my Facebook group, Etsy Passive Income, jump over to Facebook and look up under groups and just type Etsy Passive Income and you will find it. Click to join. You have just a couple of questions to answer and we would love to have you. So if anybody has any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section below. And thanks so much for watching. I hope everyone has a great day.